Max Bankman, I'm the new doctor.
Welcome aboard the Odyssey.
ABC Thursdays.
This ship is heaven. We're tending to our passengers' dreams. I'm in.
From 911 executive producer Ryan Murphy comes a splashy new drama on a luxury cruise ship with Joshua Jackson and Don Johnson.
It's your job to keep everyone alive.
She's in VFib. 1, 2, 3. Clear.
I have a pulse.
You're gonna be okay.
Dr. Odyssey. Thursdays, 9/8 Central on ABC. And stream on Hulu.
Everyone knows PayPal is a checkout button for online payments, but now you can use your PayPal debit card online and tap to pay in-store. The PayPal debit card is your ultimate pal in paying smart. Everywhere. And now it earns you 5% cash back on a monthly category of your choosing. Restaurants, apparel, groceries, health and beauty, and gas on up to $1,000 of monthly purchases. So let's do this after the podcast. Start earning 5% cash back with the PayPal debit card today. Don't just pay, PayPal. Terms apply. See PayPal app. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A., pursuant to license by MasterCard International, Inc.
Eric and I killed our parents together, so I'd say that makes us pretty close.
The crime made them famous.
We are living our best lives.
But what made them monsters?
I hate my kids. May as well come out and say it.
From the creators of Dahmer, don't miss the new installment of the Monsters Anthology series.
I thought that getting rid of them was gonna make me feel better.
You're not getting it, Eric. We did it.
Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, now playing only on Netflix.
Prime Big Deal Days llega este 8 y 9 de octubre, lo que puede producir gritos de emoción involuntarios, como el grito por la oferta de un nuevo masajeador. Ahorra lo grande este Prime Big Deal Days, 8 y 9 de octubre.
Con Hill's Pet Nutrition, ayudar a las mascotas en albergues es fácil. De hecho, acabas de hacerlo, porque Hill's y iHeartRadio se han asociado para donar una parte del presupuesto de este comercial a Greater Goods Charities para ayudar a alimentar a las mascotas en albergues. Así que simplemente escuchando estás haciendo la diferencia. Y simplemente al alimentar a tu mascota con Hill's, ayudas a alimentar a las mascotas en albergues. Y las ayudas a estar sanas, felices y ser más adoptables. Es gracias a la ciencia. Visita hillspet.com/iHeart o toca el banner para saber más.
Second date update.
I was curious recently and Googled how to get your first date back to your house.
Oh. What the heck, bro?
That sounds tricky. Like you're trying to trick them into it, Jeff.
Then I had to go back and add the word willingly.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
A bunch of other stuff came up with portals to the dark web, so I was like, yeah, really probably shouldn't go that route.
Yeah. You mean to keep talking and have a cup of coffee or something?
You did that on a work computer too, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So if HR wants to come at me, go find me somewhere else. But there's a lot of ideas online once you put in the correct search about grabbing coffee or drinks at a bar close to where you live.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Make it easy.
Oh, because you're like 5 minutes away.
Or tell them about a pet at home that you'd really love to introduce them to.
You have to have a pet, though.
That's true. Make sure that you're checking all those boxes.
Oh, it's a pet lamp. I didn't mention it. It's right there in the corner.
But apparently none of that is better than what our listener Kevin said he did. He told his date about a hobby. And
that's cool.
I don't even know what it is, but apparently it convinced her to go home with him to check out his place. So let's learn about it. Hey. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
how's it going?
I'm excited to hear about what your hobby is, Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go back to the beginning? Tell us about the woman that you met. What's her name?
Yeah, her name's Meadow. She's really cool.
Meadow. Well, that's unique.
Did you guys meet on a dating app, Kevin?
Yeah, we definitely did. Yep.
Okay.
A dark web dating app or one of the normal web dating apps?
The normal one.
She's on the dark web too. That'd be amazing.
That's a cute place to meet.
So,
all right.
How are you feeling about meeting up with her before you guys saw each other?
Yeah, I mean, she's awesome. I mean, we both like cosplay and Lord of the Rings.
That's
she's
cool.
got a similar interest. So.
Okay.
So what did you guys do for your date?
Yeah, we decided we were going to go catch some drinks, and we did. We hung out there for a while. It wasn't too far from where I lived. And
was that planned by you, Kevin?
Oh.
Well, it certainly was easy to get there and easy to get back, should it go that way.
Okay, all right.
So you did think ahead.
Yes.
Such a politician answering that question.
Dog, if you ask me.
All right. So what's this hobby that you brought up that convinced her to go back with you?
It's really cool. I don't know if you're big on TikTok or whatnot, but there's a trend happening right now called fridgescaping. Are you guys familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know fridgescaping. It's like a playoff of landscaping because it's like making your fridge.
Oh, the inside?
Yes, the inside looks so beautiful where you like put all of your vegetables in an open container and you make your herbs
Oh, I
and
love
your
when people do like the
spices.
soda rack shelves and they're all organized by color.
No, it's more than that. Like you put flowers sometimes and photos in there.
It's
Like
like feng shui, like fridge shui.
it's cool, but it is like, no offense, a little bit weird, Kevin.
I've never heard of
But
that.
Why is it weird?
Because you're not putting any actual
Dude,
food in your fridge.
I'm
right?
sorry.
You're just
If you
decorating.
find a single man that doesn't have just an old slice of pizza in his fridge, you're winning, Kevin.
Kevin, why did you do it? What made you want a fridgescape?
Well, like I am a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Like as I mentioned, a lot of my house is pretty decked out. I'm like, why am I stopping at my fridge?
So wait, is there a Lord of the Rings theme to your fridgescaping?
Kind of. It's like kind of like Rivendell in Lord of the Rings. One of the things I did is I found this hydraulic pump that I created a waterfall that kind of runs over my fresh fruit.
Waterfall.
What?
Yeah, it just helps rejuvenate the fruit.
Yes.
I would for sure go back to see that at a guy's
Oh
place.
my God. All I have is a carrot crisper where I put my carrots in water. I need a waterfall.
Yeah, you need an eye of Sauron at the top, blinking.
Not in my fridge. He is not welcome.
Oh, okay. This is just the good parts of the Lord of the Rings
No
galaxy.
wonder she would go back to your house. Any of us would.
Wow. So you brought this up to her before you went back to your place?
Yeah, she was like, totally, I'll see that. And she loved the waterfall. And then I also built this like tree house that has like a nest that the eggs actually sit in.
Brother, there's an egg nest. That's
What?
amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are you sure that she liked it, like for real, or was she just being like, "Oh, okay, this is"? I mean, it sounds like a lot, like a big
How
project.
could a fridge like this be a turnoff? The woman's into cosplay.
Well, she's
She
like,
is into it.
Yeah,
it sounds
she's a
like.
cosplayer.
I mean, what do you think, Kevin?
That's the thing, honestly. I mean, I thought she was like into it. We were there for like 20, 30 minutes, like looking at everything. And I even like let her kind of rearrange stuff. And I don't let anybody mess with my art usually.
Oh, yeah. Art.
well, she's probably just trying to find some actual food in there that she can
come
eat. That's not
on.
part of the decoration.
Well, I mean, she placed it nicely. It looked good what she did. I was like, okay, yeah, I approve.
Random
I approve.
question.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
I have a random question. Does it smell okay? Like,
Yeah, you have to be
Okay.
be up with it.
Dude,
Got it.
this
Okay.
immediately signals a man who has clean sheets,
Oh.
okay?
Yeah, dude, I
a
admit
man
he
who
probably
is
does.
put together, who's on time for dates. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a good thing, I bet, for her.
Exactly.
It's a
I
green
mean,
flag.
sure, Brooke. I could see you being like best friends with this guy. I don't know if that means that
like
you
hot.
necessarily, if it's the most romantic sort
I
of
feel like it
situation.
depends how much time he puts into this on a daily
Oh,
basis.
you're worried the fridge is getting more attention than you,
Yes.
Alexis?
Yeah, like
Am I getting taken to waterfalls or is it just a fridge getting a waterfall?
Kevin, do you think that could be a possibility?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. But like, she seemed like she was like in awe, like she was
Yeah.
impressed. And like we went and watched a movie. We watched some Lord of the Rings. And it was only for like 20, 30 minutes. And that's the thing. I'm like, she said she was tired. And I was like, oh, crap. Did I overdo it?
Well, you both already watched that movie, so it's
Are
like,
they
It's a
really
3
long?
hours. Yeah,
I was gonna
so
say.
3.5 hours.
I mean, dating is tough. And
Yeah.
even when you fridgescape as
Yes.
well as you possibly can, sometimes women still aren't impressed.
Hey, but even if she doesn't like you, buddy, you got a girl back to your house. You spent
Dude.
great time with her. Everything was fun.
I know we're supposed to get him another date, but all I want is pictures of this fridge.
I know. I really want to see it.
Brooke might even want to hire you after this to fridgescape for her.
She wants a mashed potato mountain in her fridge.
We're going to come up with some ideas for Brooke's fridgescaping, but in the
Yay,
meantime,
Brooke.
let's call Meadow for you and try and get some answers when we do your second date update right after this.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Hold on.
Second date update.
When you think about the top qualities women look for in a man, there's confidence, kindness,
Oh, yes.
the ability to turn the inside of a fridge into an exact replica of Middle Earth with a working waterfall to keep your vegetables fresh.
Unbelievable.
Not exaggerating, because one of our listeners, Kevin, is actually doing just that.
Seriously.
He's into fridgescaping, which, if you didn't know, is where you decorate the inside of your fridge with flowers and pictures and all sorts of beautiful things.
Yeah, don't make it sound so mundane.
Well,
This
no,
guy is.
Kevin takes it to a whole new level with a Lord of the Rings theme because he loves that trilogy. And that's how we got a woman named Meadow to come back to his place to check it out.
Yes, who wouldn't?
Wow.
Go back to his place to see it.
I see what you're saying. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Yes.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yes.
Who wouldn't call Meadow right now and put her on the radio?
Thing is, it didn't last very long because 20 minutes into watching the Lord of the Rings movie, she bailed.
Yeah.
And has not been staying in contact with him since then. We're trying to help him figure out why.
Yeah, wait, Kevin, we never asked. Are you on social media with your fridge?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You are?
I post it quite a bit. Like, honestly, it brings a lot of people quite a bit of joy. Like, gets lots of likes. And, like,
Oh, that's a great thing, then.
Do you know if she followed you?
she hasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
that's disappointing.
it's kind of rude.
Yeah, because I can guarantee she found it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of a side off note. Do I have permission to call her your precious for you?
No.
And do the impression?
I hope.
Sure.
I hope it gets to that place.
You hope it gets... Oh,
She's
that's
into,
why she loves
she's
it.
into
Yeah.
cosplay.
I forgot. That's not funny then.
All right, we'll use it as a last
Okay.
resort. If everything's
call
going
me in.
south, we'll bring Smeagol into the equation.
I don't know if I can do a good Smeagol.
Nobody charms like Smeagol does. Okay.
I mean, that is the biggest turnoff
But-
ever.
Ever.
That's plan B. Let's start by reaching out to Meadow. Hopefully she paid her phone bill and answers. But we need
It's a weird thing to say.
What?
You're worried about her phone bill after all this?
I don't
Wait,
know.
why are you gonna get a money shamer?
In this
at the
economy,
beginning?
who knows? I need you to stay quiet here, Kevin, until we find out what's going on with her,
Yeah.
and then you can jump in, all right?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go. I'm dialing it right now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Meadow?
Yeah, who's this?
What's up, Meadow? You're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Meadow.
Good morning.
The whole show's here.
How you doing?
Hi, this is kind of weird.
Oh, don't say
We
that.
are kind of
It
weird.
is. I mean, I would be
I
shocked
mean-
if a radio station called me and I
Oh,
work at a
I
radio
would not
station.
answer.
Is this real?
No, for real. We're a radio show, and we're doing a segment called a Second Date Update. And we're hoping to get some answers from one of our listeners that you went out with named Kevin.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you remember
Okay.
Kevin?
Yeah, no, I remember Kevin. Yeah, we went on a date.
Right?
What'd you think about him?
I mean, he was really sweet. He was like a nice guy, you know,
Yeah.
easy to talk to, really clean, like organized more than most guys I date. You know, it's like hard to find a normal guy.
Oh, anyone that can fridge-scape, right?
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
that up yet, the fridge?
We heard about the fact that he decorated the inside of his fridge
Yeah.
with like a Lord of the Rings theme, and it sounded like you thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a feeling he had probably mentioned that to you.
Right.
Oh my God.
Well, it's a huge deal.
Tell us about it from your perspective.
I mean, it was beautiful. Like, he's very talented. I mean, I was really impressed.
So I'm even better than I imagined.
Oh, so it didn't weird you out at all?
It didn't weird me out. I felt like it could become a thing that could be an issue for us in the future, just because it like already kind of was an issue that first night.
What do you mean?
That night. What are you talking about?
So he showed me the fridge. It was like really cool. I was really into it, which I did not expect to be as into it as I was, because you know it could be weird, but it wasn't. And then I asked to go to the bathroom, and there was no toilet paper there. And he let me know he was running low, but he had a roll of toilet paper in the fridge. I saw it. He was using it for like a Hobbit home, and it was cool. He had like fruit and vegetables leaning against it. It was like very intricate.
That was the only toilet paper he had?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I asked him, I was like, okay, well, can I just use the one in the fridge? I saw there was one in the fridge. And he offered me a rag. He was like, can you just use this rag instead?
Ew. He tossed you a rag?
I was totally grossed out. I was like, I'm not doing that. And then he was like, okay, well, I guess you can use it. So he like made this big to-do about unassembling gave me this like,
That's even
Oh,
worse.
no.
it was so awkward. It just like ruined everything. And I was like, this is our first date. Doesn't he want to make a good impression? And then he prioritizes the fridge over me being comfortable. Like,
You know, but he thinks of himself as an artist, you know?
And
Like,
it does take a while to
it's
do all that, I'm
hard
sure.
as an artist to change something.
Rag, Brooke.
I mean, I wasn't going to use the whole thing. He took it back and put it back in the fridge
You
after.
don't want to put used toilet paper in the
Ew, wait,
fridge?
he put it back?
Ew.
What the heck?
That's actually kind of gross.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Ew, I won't eat anything.
It's not like
from
there's
that
any food in
fridge.
there that you're actually eating, though.
That's
It's mostly
true.
just decorative.
It's a piece of
No,
art.
there's
Gotta have
definitely
food
food in there.
somewhere,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. We should ask Kevin. Kevin about it because he's the only one that knows for sure. And I do need to let you know, Meadow, he's been on the other line listening to this conversation.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kevin, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin.
Sounds like you're kind of regretful.
Well, I mean, you guys just kind of tore my creation apart. I mean,
No, we didn't do that.
and it's not like I used the used part of the toilet paper roll to put back in there. She used that and flushed that.
There is a used portion?
No, he just
He's saying,
that
like,
you
you rip
didn't.
off-
Oh, gosh, sorry.
You're an
All right.
artist,
My
and
bad.
you put a lot of effort and time.
He
and
put
so that
3
was-
hours of work into the fridge scaping. He only
Yeah.
put like a half hour into your date, Meadow. So you haven't earned it yet.
Oh, Jeffrey, that is not what he's saying.
Oh. Is it?
No, I'm just saying the hesitation obviously came from there was a lot invested in the hobbit hole. And that's why I offered the rag. I mean, babies use reusable diapers, cloth as an option.
I mean, all I'm hearing right now is excuses of like why this is okay for you to do. Like, you invited me to your house. Wouldn't you want me to feel comfortable and taken care of? And like, if
Certainly.
it's just the first date with the toilet paper, then what does that look like further into a relationship? What other things would get prioritized over your partner?
Well, now that you know how important my situation is with the fridge and like all the things I placed in it, like maybe next time, just maybe you could bring your own toilet paper, and then we, that's not
Oh
a
my
big
God,
issue.
what? No, maybe next time you can have toilet paper for your guests in your home.
Like for yourself. It's a good point, Alexis. Like, what are you doing, Kevin?
He's got the rag. It's okay. He washes it. What? I'm sure he washes it underneath the waterfall that goes over the broccoli. What?
It's a waterfall.
He's a problem solver.
Kevin, the solution to this is to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's
Really
the
it.
solution.
So easy.
I do buy it. I just happen to use a lot of it in the fridge. I go through it like crazy, and there's a lot of moisture in there, and it gets absorbed.
I
in
mean,
the
buy
toilet.
more then, Kevin.
Yeah.
Go to Costco. That's what they're made for.
Less hobbit holes.
I mean, Kevin, what she's saying, and I think what a lot of women want on a first date
Oh, what
is,
do we want, Jeff?
is they want a guy who feels like they're being
Yes.
prioritized
Yes.
over the other things going on in their life, even if they do spend a lot of time and effort into it. Like, that's all she's saying is
They
that
also
she
like-
wants to know that you're going to put her first over your fridge.
Well, then she shouldn't have came back to my house because I was prioritizing it before she saw it.
You did say you wanted to go back to his house to see the fridge, not to use his bathroom. So there's some shared blame. I think we can all agree on
I blame
that.
the hobbit hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of holes to be blamed here.
I don't think I have any blame here.
Meadow, maybe you don't, maybe you do. But either way, how about you make it up to Kevin by saying yes to another
Oh my
date?
God.
A date
That is
where...
like the surest way to get a no.
Well, hold on.
That's just Jeffrey's sarcasm taking over.
If I'm doing it wrong, then that's on me. Kevin, take it away.
Well, honestly, now that this fantastic option was presented to me, I'll get a Costco membership if you say yes.
Oh, you're changing. Wait, what?
You're offering to supply the
Wait,
toilet paper for
You
the
didn't,
date?
you didn't know you could buy in bulk then?
No, I didn't. I've never been to Costco.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
excellent.
Wow.
Oh, no, that's a red flag. Hold
Dude,
on.
there is so much stuff for you to fridge scape with in that Costco.
Oh
You're
my
gonna
God.
No, he's gonna go crazy.
No matter what, Meadow, we would like to offer you that date and we would pay for it.
You know, at this point, this just feels like too much for me, and I feel like it's just going to get worse once he gets to Costco. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't even seem to understand without you guys coaching him why
Oh
this
my
was a problem in the first
Yeah.
place.
Kevin, man, it sounds like a no. I'm sorry, dude.
It's your loss. Like, don't even think about following my account on social media.
Oh, that's playing hard to
That
get.
sounds like a threat.
Sick burn from a fridge scaper.
Ooh, that's hard to do.
That must sting.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Isn't there a famous saying, never get between a man and his eloquently decorated fridge?
I've never heard that one.
You
I
haven't
think
heard
that's Socrates.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
pretty sure.
famous. But sounds like in the end, Kevin is probably going to be okay.
Oh yeah. He's preoccupied.
I think all he needs is his fridge.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that
Yeah.
he even is looking for a romantic partner.
Well, there is going to be a woman who shows up at his place one day and she'll say yes to the rag.
Oh, no.
You hold off, Kevin. She is out there waiting for you.
I don't know that that's the woman you want.
He just needs like a wilderness woman who's going to bring her own Swiss Army knife and toilet paper and everything with her.
I would just drip dry. I mean, that would be my...
Oh, drip dry.
I hate having to do it, but it
From
happens.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Her husband has to clean it up off the floor. It's fine. The point is, there's someone out there for all of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes multiple someones, right, Alexis?
I mean, if you say so.
Yeah, and we want to help convince that person or people to date you. So you can email the show and we'll call those people or persons who aren't calling you back.
Max Bankman, I'm the new doctor. Welcome aboard the Odyssey.
ABC Thursdays.
This ship is heaven. We're tending to our passengers' dreams. I'm in.
From 911 executive producer Ryan Murphy comes a splashy new drama on a luxury cruise ship with Joshua Jackson and Don Johnson.
It's your job to keep everyone alive.
She's in VFib. 1, 2, 3. Clear.
I have a pulse.
You're going to be okay.
Dr. Odyssey. Thursdays, 9/8 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? Putting a financial plan together feels impossible. What if I told you there was another way? Take Facet's free financial wellness quiz to get your score and a snapshot of your current financial health. Visit Facet.com now and discover your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com.
This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Everybody vibes with the all-new Camry. With a standard 225 horsepower engine and an available sport-tuned suspension, it has the power and agility of an all-pro safety. With a stylish, racing-inspired exterior and a modern and intuitive interior, it looks amazing. Those Toyota designers really know what they're doing. You have to wonder what they did with a football uniform. And because every all-new Camry is a hybrid, it delivers up to an EPA-estimated 51 miles per gallon combined. Whatever your vibe, it's a Camry vibe. Learn more at toyota.com/Camry.
Prime Big Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th with exclusive savings just for Prime members. Woohoo! Involuntary deal squeals can happen, like the deal on new running shoes squeal. The deal on a new blender squeal. Yeah! Or the infamous deal on a new massager squeal. Yeah! Save big on electronics, fashion, and more this Prime Big Deal Days, October 8th and 9th.
State Farm and DJ Dramos from Life as a Gringo know making smarter financial moves today secures your financial freedom for a successful tomorrow.
Tackle these situations in stride and yeah, of course, be annoyed when an unplanned expense comes up, but not let it be something that slows me down, right? As I did with repairing my credit, hiring somebody to do credit repair for me. That was a gift that I gave myself that allowed me to then, get my first apartment.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm, proud sponsor of My Cultura Podcast Network.